So I watched The Boys, the first three episodes finally, all three of season four. Um, I got some thoughts, man. The Boys is a really good show in the sense that it's a really entertaining show with superhero concepts and stuff. But it's also so real to like what's going on politically that it's kind of funny. Like I don't know if you guys saw that one of the images that they released for this season was Homelander in court on the same day of Trump's conviction, which you know the show like Homelander is very much like a Trumpian esque character in some ways. And so that was just really funny. They had no idea he was going to get convicted there. It was a coincidence, right? But that's what's funny about it. And so when I watched this season, there are so many things that are just really funny. Like the fact that this season released in June, and there's so many like right wing esque like characters that are like saying homophobic shit about pride flags in the episodes that they release, while the right wingers are actually sending out emails in like certain states going on about how like gay people are pedophiles and pride flags are the devil and we should burn them. Like these are real things going on in the real world, and it's happening in the show. And in some ways it was like kind of funny, but it was also really like anger inducing too, because it's like God. And that's the one thing about The Boys that I have a hard time with, right? Is where I really enjoy the show. I think it's on point with some of its commentary and some of its like even just the commentary, not politically, like on the superhero genre, is on point. But it's just kind of funny because like when you watch the show, it can be anger inducing sometimes, especially when you realize a lot of that ideology in the show isn't just fake. It's in the real world too, and it's kind of gross. But yeah, these are really good episodes. You definitely see them setting up for the end of the show because The Boys is really getting to the point where we got Homelander who's thinking about his future and maybe like, what am I going to do with that when I'm gone? What's the deal with my son? You got Butcher who is actually dying and clearly knows it's too late for him to fix his life and turn things around. And you kind of see that fallout in these first three episodes and what's going to happen throughout the season. And I'm glad the show's ending because too many shows don't. It's said a lot, but too many shows really do not have a plan for their end. They run too long, and it just hurts the show. But that's the great thing about this show. It's going for the end. It's and we're not gonna not have Boys content, right? We got Gen V. They clearly said that they want to do more with that show. I'm imagining that show will be a 4-season ride because it's a college show. And then then we got the Mexican spinoff. I'm sure we might get more of that Boys Diabolical series. There's all these different angles they can take with this show going forward, even though the main show isn't running, right? There's lots of characters, there's lots of different stories, and I like all that stuff, and so I'm curious to see where all that goes. But I thought these first episodes were very good. It kind of give us an indication of where this season might go, but it was also anger inducing because a lot of the political stuff in this episode was so ridiculously real to what's going on currently, even if this season was written months before any of this shit happened, right? So none of this shit was like on purpose, right? But it's just kind of funny how real it is. Which just shows that these people really pay attention and they're really great writers. So let me know your thoughts on The Boys. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.